locked in.
Back to Who Wants to Be a Mensa Millionaire, where the smartest minds in the world come to compete for $1 million. Only the most intellectual people are capable of taking on this grand endeavor. We have a great show for you today. With us is Bartholomew Remington Halston III. Thank you for joining us.
Well, hello, Gertrude. It's actually a privilege for you to have me here. So let's just get on with it so that I can get my $1 million prize.
Okay. Bartholomew was with us last week and answered his way all the way up to $20,000. So let's get right back into the question, shall we?
Yes, let's shall.
This first question is for $20,000. Which country has the longest national anthem, consisting of 158 stanzas?
Well, see, as a global traveler and student of geography, traveled all over the world, seen many different places, been a lot of different places, know a lot of things. The answer is definitely Greece.
Well, that is correct. Your world travels have certainly paid off, but let's see just how well-traveled you actually are.
Very.
Okay. This next question is for $30,000. If you combine two words, meaning the day before and to cease work, you would find yourself at what notable landmark?
Well, see, that's seemingly a tricky question, but I actually graduated preschool, so that's far too elementary for me. The answer is Everest.
Well, you definitely are climbing up that prize money mountain. That is correct. For the next question, what term is given to the specific study of all aspects of the life of fungi?
Well, see, as a small child, I was actually fascinated with growing fungi in little petri dishes. And so, since that was my main hobby and I've grown up doing it, I know the answer, and it's mycology.
With the fungi hobby, you must have been pretty popular in school.
Oh, I was.
Well, it's not fungi, but your money does continue to grow. That is the correct answer. Let's move on to the next question. What is the actual diameter of the star Betelgeuse?
Well, see, I assure you I'm not reaching for the stars or grasping at any straws when I tell you how knowledgeable I am about stars. And I know the answer off the top of my head. 766.8,788 million miles.
Well, you certainly are shining, my friend. Some may say you're a shooting star. That is correct. Bartholomew is making easy work of these questions, ladies and gentlemen. He will continue his attempt at $1 million right after these messages.
Smarties? Oh my God, what is in this?
How you feeling?
Coach, I don't know, different, you know what I mean? I feel alive. I don't know how to describe this. Smarties, have you tried this before? You gotta try this, Coach. This is insane. I can pass any test now. I don't know what to say. You guys gotta try Smarties. This product changes your life, I promise you. Get it at your local Walgreens, Walmart, Target, $5.99. That's it. For a whole pack of these to ace every test, that's a no-brainer. Get these now. Listen, go out right now, purchase these. It's a no-brainer.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Mensa Millionaire. Bartholomew Remington Halston III just 3 questions away from $1 million. So let's get right back into it.
Yes.
For the next question, is the father Mark Darcy or New Flame Jack? So goes the plot of this 2016 movie.
Yes, the incomparable Ms. Jones. Always getting herself into a pickle, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
The answer is Bridget Jones' Baby.
It is impressive that you knew that. Did not take you for a drama film fan, but that is correct.
Yes, well, I grew up with 7 sisters, and I still live at home with my mother, so it's pretty unavoidable. You can ask me a question about the Hallmark Channel, and I'll nail every single one. I'll get $1 million on that episode.
Yeah, well, we don't have any questions for Hallmark, so let's just go on to the next one. For the next question, in the brewing process, wort contains the amino acid that provide the lucky rich element to the yeast.
See, many stupider men than me may consider this a difficult question.
Mm-hmm.
But because of my rich chemistry background and my brewing experience and
Of course.
all of my extensive knowledge on this topic, I know the answer, and it's clearly nitrogen.
That is correct. Is there anything you don't know?
Well, that's a stupid question. Clearly, I've gotten nailed every question, so
Yeah,
no.
okay. Well, all right, Bartholomew. This is the $1 million question, what we've all been waiting for. Do you think you're ready?
no doubt about it. I'm ready.
Okay. Well, here we go. For $1 million, how many fingers are on the human hand?
You being serious right now? I
Yeah.
thought the $1 million question would be a whole lot harder than that. I know the answer. I can see it in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I have 5 fingers on the human hand.
Ooh, I am so sorry, Bartholomew, but that is incorrect. There are actually 4 fingers on the human hand. The thumb is not a finger. Unfortunately, that does mean you lose everything and walk away with nothing.
You gotta be fucking kidding me! I'm taking this money.
No, sir, you can't. You didn't win. Can we? Yeah.
She said you can't take the
No,
money.
we. Sir,
Don't touch me.
Sir, this isn't
Okay,
even real money.
well,
I understand you don't know anatomy,
I-
but you can read, can't you?
I'd like to thank Bartholomew Remington Halston
This is just
III
plastic.
for being here today. For everyone here at Who Wants to Be a Mensa Millionaire, I'm Gertrude, and you can't take that. I guess we'll see you again next week when another Mensa member attempts to win $1 million. You can't, it's not even real.